right. So Alexander the Great is going
Good.
to of the evening for us. He
Thank you.
has two songs for us this evening, and Alexander the Great is a pioneer within the Calypso scene within the UK.
Thank you. Yeah.
He's a BBC resident. Is
Yeah.
that correct, right? BBC
I'm
resident
BBC Calypsonian in residence.
in residence. So
Yeah,
what
it
does
means
that mean? You live in by
I
the
did
BBC?
12 years. For 12 years, I did a song every week that went out on local radio, BBC radio. So
Nice.
I did about 600 songs for them from 2000 to 2012 about all kinds of topics. It was a weekly thing. I met with the producer and we picked what we were going to do and so on. But since then, I still do bits and pieces. I did a Windrush song. I've got two Windrush songs. I did one in 2018 for Front Row. And I did something this year for the virtual carnival. The Beeb called me up again and said, have you got something for us? So it's always been that way. I usually comment on Notting Hill Carnival on BBC things today because I guess, I don't know, I just got lucky. It's been fortunate. They started in 1998 and then 2000, they said, we'd like you to do a regular spot. So I did. And it's great.
Right.
And as you know, those of you who don't know, Calypso is all about the news. It's all about what's going on in the world and reflecting on it. And today's news in The Guardian was that a certain person about whom I'm going to sing is in trouble again for bullying, but her prime minister refuses to make any decision on that because he's lily-livered and he has no guts. Anyway, that's just my take. I don't want to upset anybody and get upset. And any lawyers on the case. So this is
You might
called,
get a red card. You might get a red card. Take it.
this is called Not So Pretty. When you had secret meetings in Israel, you were told your actions were beyond the pale, accused of breaching the ministerial code. You resigned, but your ambition never slowed. We now live in a world of plurality, but it appears that you endorse the brutality of sending people to places where they've never been, though they paid their taxes and served their country and queen. Your name is pretty and you feel so pretty, but tell me, do you really feel pretty within? People call you pretty, but I think it's a pity that your heart appears to be as ugly as sin. Your parents came to Britain from Uganda, and yet you cast yourself as some kind of high flyer, looking down your nose at others who came here, legally entitled to reside without fear. These were British citizens under the empire, asked to rebuild the mother country when things were dire. Now they are pawns in your game of reduction of the so-called immigrants of Great Britain. Your name is pretty and you feel so pretty, but tell me, do you really feel pretty within? People call you pretty, but I think it's a pity that your heart appears to be as ugly as sin. I thought Teresa and Amber were bad enough, but under your watch it's really getting rough. Easy targets are the things you really seek, and you don't care about the havoc that you wreak. Do-gooders and activist lawyers, you say, are preventing you from sending migrants away. Your comments may have caused incitement to anger, putting barristers in law in some danger. Your name is pretty and you feel so pretty, but tell me, do you really feel pretty within? People call you pretty, but I think it's a pity that your heart appears to be as ugly as sin. Ba-ba-dee-da-da, ba-ba-da-da-da-da-dee-da-ba-da-da-da. Commonwealth citizens often vary, but your method of selection is scary. Australians and New Zealanders, well, they can stay, but Caribbeans have to find money to pay. Though their passports said indefinite leave to remain, you are breaking up families and causing pain. I wonder, are your intentions more sinister? Do you hope one day to be the Prime Minister? Because your name is pretty and You feel so pretty, but tell me, do you really feel pretty within? People call you pretty, but I think it's a pity that your heart appears to be as ugly as sin.
Yeah.
Oh,
Hi, Bacchanal. Pretty.
yes,
Kaiso,
man. That's
Kaiso,
what we're all
Kaiso,
about.
Kaiso.
Hey.
Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
mean, that's
yeah, we
what the
like that.
tattoo people and them kind of people used to do, you know that?
Bravo!
All the way in Japan, across to the USA, down in the Caribbean, straight back to London. We pretty, right? We pretty.
Okay, I'm going to do a positive one. This is for a fella called Sam King. For those of you who don't know, Sam King started an organization called the Windrush Foundation back in 1995 with his friend Arthur Torrington, who still runs it. And he was the first black mayor of the borough of Southwark. He crossed many hurdles, getting to the point where he actually getting to be the successful person he was. He was an RAF pilot in the Second World War. He started the partner system, got people, didn't start it, but he used it to help Caribbeans to buy their houses back in the late 40s and the early 50s and so on. And this is a song celebrating Sam. He was born at Priestman's River. Sorry. He was born at Priestman's River in that lovely island, Jamaica, with parents Caroline. I've got this tune wrong. You know what? Hang on, give me a minute. I'm still singing Pretty Song. Oh gosh, wait a minute. Sam King was without a doubt truly a man of his time. He saw the mountain so steep, and yet he still made the climb. Refusing the easy path, Sam knew his right from his wrong. He lived a life rich and full, and his faith kept him really strong. He was born at Priestman's River, in that lovely island, Jamaica. His parents, Caroline and George, taught him to be a giver, not taker. As a youngster, he worked quite hard, tidying up his father's farmyard. He did well at his local school. Yes, this young man was no fool. Reading the Weekly Gleaner, an advertisement caught his eye, wanting volunteers to fight with the RAF, do or die. He passed arithmetic at college, English and general knowledge. Then the RAF trained him for his role in the Second World War. Sam King was without a doubt truly a man of his time. He saw the mountain so steep, and yet he still made the climb. Refusing the easy path, Sam knew his right from his wrong. He lived a life rich and full, and his faith kept him really strong. He arrived 1944 in Glasgow and saw devastation. He soon realized that this war was a fight for our own salvation. But what Sam found was even worse, which also made some men curse. Even though they were brave and bold, Scotland can be really cold. Oh yes, after the war he went home, though chances of work were so slack that in 1948 the Empire Windrush brought him back. Black men fought for peace, saw respect for their work increase. Their welcome was quite hostile, and the insults were vile. Sam King was without a doubt truly a man of his time. He saw the mountain so steep, and yet he still made the climb. Refusing the easy path, Sam knew his right from his wrong. He lived a life rich and full, and his faith kept him really strong. He settled in Camberwell, spending 34 years with the Royal Mail. He fought hard for equal rights, taking on the tasks that would entail helping Claudia at Carnival, 58 St. Pancras Town Hall, a great community activist. Sam is so slowly missed. Oh yes, he joined the Labour Party and then became a local councillor. From there he was invited to be Southwark's first black mayor. He started the Windrush Foundation with his friend Arthur Torrington. Mr. Sam King, MBE, is part of Britain's history. Sam King was without a doubt truly a man of his time. He saw the mountain so steep, and yet he still made the climb. Refusing the easy path, Sam knew his right from his wrong. He lived a life rich and full, and his faith kept him really strong. He lived a life rich and full, and his faith kept him really strong.
Yeah, man.
There you
Nice,
go, for Sam King.
niceness.
Thank you.
Alexander the Great, everyone. Alexander the Great.
Thank you so much.
So, I mean, I love the social commentary and I love the tribute as well, man. Fantastic as always. And let me ask you something. So, you write the pretty song over the last few days?
About a week ago.
Ah, yeah.
I wrote it, no, more like probably 10 days ago, because I was already annoyed, you know, and then it just happened that this
What-
morning's Guardian went on about the fact that she's again been castigated, and I
Right.
thought today would be the time to sing it again. I've sung it once before, but not on this particular forum. So I thought, yeah, let me take that. I've got quite a few I could just pull out of the bag when the time is right. And tonight was the night for this one.
Let me ask you this, right? What keeps the fire in your belly? Is it that you
Well,
see something or you hear something and you just be like, you know what, I'm going to write about this because this is a problem. I need to write about this right now.
yes,
Is that what it is?
it's a mixture of that, and also I get asked to do things. I mean, for instance, I spoke to you last week. I didn't do it this week because this came up instead. I have a song for Ulrich Cross.
Right.
I promised Ulrich Cross's son, Richard Finch, because the Ulrich Cross, for those of you who don't know, there's a fantastic film called Hero. Ulrich Cross is the most decorated Trinidadian and possibly even West Indian airman ever. He did all kinds of wonderful things, including he worked with Kwame Nkrumah. He was the lawyer who worked with Kwame Nkrumah and Padmore and those people for the not emancipation. What's the word I'm looking for? For Ghana to become an independent, you know, from Gold Coast. He is an incredible figure of Black history. And I saw the film last year, and I spoke to his son and told him, "I've got to write a song for you." This year, in the Windrush Caribbean Film Festival is around from the 17th of October to the 8th of November. And they showed the film on the 7th. And the week before that, I said, I've got to write that song because I promised to do it. So I wrote that, and maybe I'll share it with you next week.
Nice.
So there's usually a reason, a spur. And Arthur Torrington called me yesterday and said, can you do a song for Alan Wilmot, who's another World War II hero, for whom I haven't done a song, but I've got his book. And so people suggest things to me. I've also got one which I only did literally last week. I think I finished it on Sunday just gone, for Viv Anderson, the first international Black footballer in Britain, the first guy to play for England, fully play for England. He was in several teams, including Notts Forest and so on. So, you know, I get prompts, and I also read things in the news and say, I've got to write about that. As you say, you know, this thing has got me going, right, I'm going to write about it.
All right, Alexander the Great.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. That was Alexander the Great. We are moving forward on a beautiful Friday evening once again. Lancelot Chancel, where are you? Front and center. You ever present?
I am.
You sure?
Absolutely.
All right. You're from Tobago, right? Or you're
I
from Trinidad?
am.
Or you're from
Too much
Trinidad and Tobago?
Tobago.
You're from Trinidad and Tobago or you're from Tobago?
That's a trick question. That's a trick question. You
Is,
put
is,
you
uh,
walk.
I don't understand with everybody today. You know? I asking very simple questions.
No, that's a
Are you from
complicated
Trinidad?
question.
Are you from Tobago or are you from Trinidad and Tobago?
I am from Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
I was born in Tobago.
Okay, right. Thank you for clearing up, we want to make sure we get things clerically right
Indeed,
now,
indeed,
you know,
I mean,
we want to make sure, so welcome to You Give Hope. The Ubele family welcomes you. This is your first time here, you know,
thank
um,
you for inviting me.
face brush, teeth wash,
All of that, all of
normal
that.
things. But it's a privilege to have you on board and you're going to be doing some two poems for us today.
Yes, yes,
All right.
indeed.
Well, let everybody know who you are and what you're about, and just hit us with some of those fantastic lyrics that I know you have. Boom.
So good night, everybody. Good night, everybody. To everybody in cyberspace, I'm glad you guys tuned in. So my name is Lancelot Chancel. I'm an artist and a poet. I'm reading from my book, Modern Man Beast, Volume 1. Modern Man Beast is an illustrated book of poetry that covers the nuances of male emotion and male experience, even though we're trying to avoid mentioning maybe the International Men's Day. My book is for men and speaks about the voices of many men that are not heard. So there are 30 poems. Today I'll be reading two. One is called Useless Kings, and it touches on the providers of the households who may be male or female, and what happens with those providers of the household when tragedy befalls them in terms of retrenchment, redundancy, company closure. And during COVID, we have a lot of people losing their jobs. So although the book was written a while ago, this poem speaks to what's happening now. So I'll read for you, Useless Kings. Every inch of this body, every path of this mind, finely tuned to this duty, further tasks I need not find. Celebrated for my victories, celebrated by my foes. Stark changes to this landscape, stark changes bringing woes. The tide has risen further. I have not yet learned to swim. Water warriors invade the border, casting asunder all rules, all winds. Earthquakes destroy my balance, removing me from my throne. If I am no longer provider, which kingdom do I call home? Returning to my beloved people, my head heavy, hung so low. My victories all but forgotten, hands empty, nothing to show. But I must trust my people. I was chosen by them to stand. Though then and now I falter, together with me they band. They have been learning to swim. They have sought stable earth. They have lifted my head to see. Love, not strength, defines my worth. Thank you.
Nice. Thank you very much, Lancelot. Thank you.
We have one more. Now this poem is to all the fathers, and during lockdown, parents are finding that they have a lot of time to spend with their kids, and many are being frustrated with that time and are being, alarmed by the amount of time that they have to try and occupy. And to the fathers, I want to say that it is important that you speak. Sometimes fathers think they need to be the strong, silent type all the time and don't have conversations with their sons and their daughters. And as a son myself, I wanted to say something to my father who's no longer here, And I wanted to say that I wish he had more conversations with me. So to the fathers out there, use this lockdown time to talk to your kids, have conversations about everything and about nothing. It doesn't matter how much you say about a certain thing, it just matters that you say and you engage with these little people who you have created. So this poem is called Speak Now or Forever. The secrets you kept to protect me, the distance created to shield, the ways you justified silence, these scale leaves of onions unpeeled, revealing may seem unnatural, relaxed chat may diminish your esteem. But if your ideas are never on offer, your presence will seem a dream. Who told you that it is not done? Who told you words aren't a need? Why accept all rules made for you? Escape. For both of our lives, I plead. Say what you know, even if I know. Say what you feel when you feel. Say how it ended and how it began, and say all the nothingness in between. For if you fail to show and tell, and fail to think aloud, and fail to recite or remember times, and fail to draw small crowds, you exist only in reminiscence. Time will tame your echoed voice. Distance blurs your vigorous gestures. Emotions dilute what was your choice. What's more is that we are the poorer. Seldom offered, thus less we receive. Speak now as we're quietly seated. Speak often as wind rustles leaves. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Niceness. Thank you so much, Lancelot. Ladies and gentlemen, Lancelot Chancel. He is my very good friend who tries to keep me on the straight and narrow. I don't need much help anyway. Um, but
So I
he
just
is
I want to say as well, sorry. The book is available on Amazon. The book is available. Just Google Modern Man Beast or Lancelot Chancel. Also, you could email me at lancelotchancel@gmail.com. But yeah, just Google Modern Man Beast. Online, the price is kind of high, so email me and I'll post you a copy.
these two Begonians, eh?
I
He didn't even wait for me to tell him to tell them that.
don't want
He
to,
just, you
harass you
know,
with all of that talk.
yeah, it's all right. It's okay. It was okay. It's all right. But like he said, if it is you want to contact him directly, you can do so. If it is you're interested in purchasing the book and purchasing his amazing work, um, what would you say is the most influential part or the most influential thing that always keeps you writing, keeps you going back to your roots in terms of writing and expressing?
I think a large part is my job because I'm a college lecturer. So I talk for a living and I explain for a living.
Mhm.
And so as a result of that, sometimes speaking facts all day inspires me to speak emotion when I'm not at work. In terms of what I write about, this book was a necessary piece of healing for me at a tumultuous time a few years ago. But I see stories in everything, as Alexander the Great does, and the page calls to be written upon about things that I see. For me, writing poetry is not a task. For me, writing poetry is second nature, and it's just another way of explaining. So in the same way I explain in the classroom, I explain in my poetry using more metaphor, more emotion, but it is a form of expression and explaining that is very natural to me. And so I find inspiration in everything. And if you pick up a tin can in the street, I could write you a poem about that if it speaks to me. So yeah, in terms of my roots, Tobago has a long history. Trinidad and Tobago has a long oral history. And, emotive speaking within the Tobago Heritage Festival is a key ingredient. And so as a witness and as a small participant way back when in the Tobago Heritage Festival, you know, and also storytelling competitions during my primary school days, it is rooted in my being, creating stories that flow and that interweave with truth and with fantasy to bring in the listener into the world that I want them to feel cozy in.
Well, niceness. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Lancelot. Ladies and gentlemen, first time on the Ubele family, you give hope on a Friday evening. Lancelot, I hope it won't be a last, you know.
I will be back. I'll be back.
Always welcoming people to come and share their craft and share, you know, their passion and their love for what they do. As we move forward in the evening of the Heels of Lancelot, we're meant to have Tafasta, but I think he's stuck in traffic. I'm not sure. That is what it is I read on the 6 o'clock news, 8 to 7:45 news. So we're gonna go with Marie Claire. Marie,
Hi,
are you there?
I am here.
Welcome, welcome, welcome,
Hi.
welcome on a Friday. It'll be a Friday afternoon for you, right? You're in New York.
Yes, it is. It is 2:45 here in New York City.
Oh, I love New York. That's my favorite city.
I love it's my favorite city too, other than Rome, Italy. Yes,
Do as the Romans do. Do as
exactly.
do. Okay, I'm not getting to soca right yet. You know, Marie. If you want to introduce yourself, let us know where you're from. You know, we have
Yeah, and it's not Marie.
Marie.
Oh,
See, until you tell me the French way, and I will remember the French. You
it's
know,
listen. It's Mary Claire, or call me MC. MC is fine.
MC Marie Claire.
There
I
you
get it
go.
right, Marie Claire.
Yes, that's good. That's good.
But tell me, say it in the French. Say it with the patois twang.
Oh my,
Say it with the patois twang, please.
you're very troublesome.
I just, you know, let everybody hear it. There's somebody in Japan. I know. What's his name again? I can't remember his name, but he's in Japan. Bernard. He's in Japan, and it's literally minutes to 5 in the morning, and he want to hear the you know, say it with some essence. Say it with a little bit of ooh la la.
Okay, Marie Claire.
Ay, ay, ay. That's what we're talking about. Good evening to you. And tell us where it is you're from and what you'll be doing for us on this beautiful Friday afternoon, Friday evening.
I was born on the island of Dominica, raised in New York City, and I studied opera singing in Rome, Italy. I have my master's in music, and I debuted at Carnegie Hall. I also act. I just did a production of Shakespeare's Titus Andronicus, where I was Marcus Andronicus, right outside here in New York City parks. We did a socially distanced run of it.
That must have been interesting.
It was fantastic. It was actually, and I'm a songwriter and a composer. It was fantastic. I've never done Shakespeare before. It was my first time. I auditioned and I got it, and it was thrilling to be thine and thouing and all of that.
Thank you. That's fantastic. Fantastic.
Yes. So I'm going to be doing. Yes.
Yeah, go through. Go through. Go
So I'm going to be doing today. It's an original song that I wrote. It's called "The Haunting of Us." And it was inspired by Janelle Monáe's recent movie called Antebellum. And I wanted to read you guys the lyrics first, because sometimes, you know, with this Zoom thing, sometimes things get lost. So I'm going to read you the lyrics first, and then I'm going to sing, okay?
That's fine.
Okay, so here we go. The haunting of us, broken bodies on the ground, bloody earth and sudden sounds. I hear, oh, I hear the calling on the wind as they plow the earth on broken wings. Haunting, 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 haunting. COC, my children weep. COC, the bloody feet. COC, COC, oh angels carry me. Haunting, haunting, haunting. COC, COC, how the oceans feed on me. So I'm going to sing it for you now. I'm just going to lower down the volume because it can get, the levels that I get to can distort the sound. So here we go. The Haunting of Us, written by me, written by moi. Okay. Broken bodies on the ground, bloody earth and sudden sounds. I hear the calling of the wind as they plow the earth on broken wings. Haunting, 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 haunting. See, oh, see, my children weep. See, oh, see, the bloody feet. See, oh, see, oh, see, oh, the oceans
Amazing. Amazing. Clean, cool. Woo. Well done. Thank you very much. That was amazing.
Thank
So
you.
if you want to share, you can continue to share a little bit more with us. We have no problem with that. Everybody okay with that, right? I see Lancelot raising the roof. Alexander is there. We have Bernard in
I
Japan.
didn't have anything else prepared, but let me try and see if I can do something fast for you, okay? I'm going to do something that I do. I mix opera over hip hop, so I'm gonna do a beat here. Hold on. Let me just pull it up.
That.
I'm gonna be really fast. Hold on. Let me just find it. So I love Kanye West's beat for Power, for his song Power. So what I do is, let me see if I can get my speaker. If my speaker is working, and then let me do the Power instrumental, because that beat is awesome. Oh my God, that beat is amazing. Amazing. I mean, I don't care about Kanye West's opinion. He's just a great musician.
I agree with you there. I agree with you.
Yeah. He's a great musician. That can never be taken away from him. Let me just get this. Okay, so I'm gonna try this. Okay, my speaker, I have a new phone, so it hasn't connected. You know, all this technology just gets crazy. Okay, so let me play Power. I love this. Okay, let me see. And of course, the ads on YouTube we have to go through.
There are so many reasons that people want to play Candy Crush. If you haven't tried Candy Crush yet, download the game.
Okay, here we go. Can you guys hear the beat?
Yes, they can.
Can you hear it?
Yes, they can. Yes. Okay.
That was just a sample.
Wow. Thank you very much. Straight off the top of your, that was amazing. Thank you so
Straight
much.
off my dome.
Straight off the top of your dome. But it reminds me of a movie, yeah? I don't know if you've ever
The
seen.
Fifth Element.
Hey, I was just boom, 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 boom. I was, I was about to get down. I was about to get down. But thank you so much.
Welcome.
To you in the wonderful city of New York, and I know it's a very difficult time in America right now.
Yeah.
We wouldn't let
In so many ways.
in so many ways. It's on. I can't even like put it into words. For
Yeah.
you as an artist, you
Mhm.
as an individual, and for us from everywhere else around the world tuning in and listening, we don't see it. We only see what we're shown via media and
Right.
also through our friends. And it's always good to hear it from somebody that's totally outside of all of those, circles. How do you feel right now as a person, as an individual within this time and where you are?
I feel completely hopeful because I know this will pass. I know this is not forever. Nothing is forever. Um, and I know that if we all have to know that we're all in this together. No man is an island. We're all in this together. And I think the more of us that realize that, the better for the whole collective of humanity will be. I feel great that Biden has won. Jesus Christ. And I'm just waiting for January 20th. Honestly, I'm just praying that we just can hold it together till this man gets out because, yeah. So above all, hopeful, positive, remaining in the light. Yes,
That rings true together with our theme. You give hope, we give hope, and there's always hope. Once it is, we keep that fire burning, as they say. Keep the
absolutely.
fire alive. We thank you so much for joining us, and the Ubele family thanks you.
Thank
Um,
you for having me.
if it is we want to get any more of your music or to find out a little bit more about you, how can we do that?
You can go onto my website, which is marieclaireplus.com, which is www.marie-claireplus.com. And I'll put it in the chat as well.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I got your email as well, so don't worry. I'll hook you
Yes.
up.
Yes, I sent you music already.
Yeah, I know you sent me music already. No problem. Yeah,
Thank you.
you're welcome.
I'll be here.
So moving on a Friday evening with the Ubele family. I'm your host, SuperTrini Vibes, and I was entrusted with this very, very difficult task by Brian as well as Jan, who are avid listeners to my radio show on a Sunday morning. I'm on Bacchanal Radio every Sunday morning from 10 a.m. to midday. I want to apologize to those that were trying to tune in on Sunday. I had a few technical difficulties where it is I had to figure stuff out. I did come on eventually, but rest assured on Sunday morning from 10 o'clock, I will be there. And I'm asking all the artists that are within the Ubele family that if it is you want to send me your music, let me play it, let me put it out there. I have no problem doing that. I love music. I love sharing music. I love sharing the culture within whatever diaspora it is, the African diaspora, and whatever part of the world you're in, it is not a problem for me. I will make sure that your music touches at least one person, and that's all that you want, you know, to uplift one person with your platform. As we continue with the evening, Mr. Bruckshot, good evening to you, sir. Is he there or he gone back? Or he in trouble again?
Hello, good evening. You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you.
Electricity is back, so I think we have a go.
Oh, right. That was my current gone.
Your
Current.
current was gone and that's why I was dark everything, so it just come back, so I had my candles, everything. I
Oh,
was using my Wi-Fi off my phone, so
Ali, flambeau. Do you use candle? That don't make sense. You have a flambeau. If you don't have a flambo, then you ain't really doing it proper.
True,
Yeah?
true.
This is DJ Bruckshot. He is a part of the Just Vibes family. Definitely want to shout out the Just Vibes family as well. He is going to be playing some music for us. So if it is, you want to go get yourself a drink, get yourself a snack, or you just want to bubble to a few tunes, DJ Bruckshot is going to line up some tracks for us, and he'll be playing some jams for the next 15 minutes. So DJ Bruckshot, we
Hopefully
don't,
it works, yeah? Let me try.
don't take them out.
Give praise, children. Give praise. Give praise, children. Yeah. Give praise, children. Yeah. Give praise. Give praise, children. Oh, Father, who has given us His arms that we can all see that we are part of His earthly heaven. Forgive us this day our daily weakness as we seek to cast the water burdens of your city. Oh, merciful Father, in the bacchanal season when men lose their reason, but most of us just want to wine and have a good time, cause we're looking for a time, because we're feeling fine. And as we jump up and down, we just raise it down, send us some music for some healing. What I mean, then scream. Oh, 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 God is praises. Oh, 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 let God be praised. Oh, 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 Father in His mercy, He sent a little music to make me praise and pray. So kind of everybody come and celebrate. Everybody come and celebrate. See ragamuffin congregate. Everybody come and celebrate. And everybody say, hey, 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 I love the country. And everybody say, hey, 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 I feel an Irish. Hey, 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 I love the country. Whenever you sing, hey, 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 I feel an Irish. Oh, what Father who has given us His Son, so we can all be a part of your heaven. Forgive us today our daily weaknesses as we seek to cast down all the burdens on the city. On this lovely day when we come out to play and we come out to stay and we taking away. Some will say what they have to say, but only you know the pain we're feeling. As it was in the beginning of today, goodbye is still carnival to the end. Take it up. Then scream. a twist. Tonight we going and have some fun. I'm just feeling the party, the way we used to when we was young. Just put on something sexy, so you'll make freedom move around. Make some children okay. We ain't coming home until morning come. Tonight the black man feeling the party. Tonight the black man feeling the jam, 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 jam. Tonight the black man just feels the boogie, woogie. Come on, hold on to your man. And let me do a little.
She was flying. But when I started jumping, she said to me in the eye, baby, you got something wrong. Baby, something in your pocket. Feeling it. Feel the disco, jump in the wheels and let's go. Let's go and do all them things we see on TV. I can feel how they synthesize a rhythm. Come let me join the people and rock the body. So we will get the feeling to get the sound vibrating you. And How the music making disco in any tempo to show it really is so. I see this teenage woman about 80 something on top of roller skates, say she disco dancing. She doing she Ferris wheel and she disco splitting. I said this woman broken she. Why don't this woman behave she? Suppose she fall and break up she.
brand new world with sugar and spice. And I tea, you start fuss. Tell me chicken up to carnival, we going marathon. We carnival oil, it gets out to boil. Spill on sugar before we get to soil. I say I'm going to jump in a carnival, you go to your man have a stay. I want to sample up at the mansion, I know I'm that wrong that way. Look, you go, swim up. When you wake up, the teacher can come to town. Boy, lampa, I was feeling it when I get the house cause I thought that the sun's off. But she gave me a flame, now me whole body feeling better than ever. She gave me one injection in my midsection, I gave her enough to pay. Then she gave me something and then me saw the fever fun right away. One injection in my midsection, I gave her enough to pay. Then she gave me something and then me saw the fever fun right away. When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor, I'm coming to make you better. When you're coming back, Santa, when you're coming to give me a medicine. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor, I'm coming to make you better. I'm your doctor. I'm your doctor. I said, doctor, please come up because I can't bear it no longer. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I've come here to make you better. Only you could be so complicated and put down your pressure. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I've come here to make you better. She said, how do you expect to feel better when you in such a hurry? I got the mind to stop the treatment, give you air in your body. You! Give me another son. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I've come here to make you better. Be quiet, boy, I'm your doctor. I've come here to make you better. He jump up on one spot.
From the summer room, that was like for my one.
Well, that is tomorrow. But don't get the horror. It's not tomorrow.
You better play back tomorrow.
I'm coming rock, I'm coming high, I'm coming rock, I'm coming high. It's carnival, we'll be right on. I'm coming straight, I'm coming strong, I'm coming super, I'm coming down. It's festival, we'll be back on. I'm come with a dance, to mash up the place. So this is your chance, throw the face, jump up and kick up, then do the butterfly. Jump up on the spot, and then you come and fly. Do the fly. Shadow, wave, everybody, shadow, wave, come again, fly, shadow, wave, I've taken away from preacher, super blue, he jump up on one spot,
From the summer room, that was like for my one.
That's just tomorrow, but don't get a horror. I'm gonna pay my tomorrow.
You better play back tomorrow.
So come with the hyper, fly, shallow, wave,
Oh, Iowa, butterfly, shadow, wave, Iowa, hey, Butterfly, hey, shadow, hey. Buckshot,
Yes.
I try to understand, right? If you're gonna play them kind of action tunes, right? You know you have to do the action sometimes, especially if it is on a Zoom, and you want other people, follow fashion,
Sabbath, so I can't really get on too bad now.
I don't want to be, you say Sabbath because it's Sabbath.
Yeah, so you know.
Person play and you can't do that. So no chance, eh? Ay, ay, ay.
All right. Thanks
Well,
everybody. Yeah.
tell us something about you and let us know where it is you're affiliated. What makes you want to play music and enjoy play music and thing. And give us 2 seconds of it now. Give us 2 seconds of who you are.
Yeah, my name is Damian. I go by Damian Brockshot. I part of the Just Vibes, part of Ibiza Soca Festival, everything. Music from since young. They know when you're growing up in Trinidad. Your father them playing the same cassette, one cassette over. So you just grew up on like those cassettes, like Dionne Warwick
Yeah, boy.
and those kind of you used to have all those kind of music. So just music in my veins from since young. So just kept with it. So
Niceness.
yeah,
Thank you.
yeah. Thanks for having me. Yeah,
You're welcome. The
good
Uber
man.
family says thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Thanks. Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah.
As you said, Dionne Warwick, I remember when I was younger, and my mom had just come back from New York actually, and that was the days of Walkmans. You had a Walkman, you have on your Walkman and thing on your day, and I was young, so I sit down on the bed listening to the Walkman, listening to Dionne Warwick, sing a little prayer for you, you know, and you know what it is I do? I get up and drop the Walkman. Guess what happened after that? I walk a mile, licks. I ain't afraid to say it, licks. I memorize every single tune of Dionne Warwick after that when it is I go by my grandmother's house and put the cassette in. I remember every single song because I know I will never ever be able to use the Walkman ever again. Because I went and get cello tape and tried to tape it, watch me, all kind of thing I do, and I just could not get the Walkman to do it. Was my mom just looking at me like, I, I, I don't have any more words. You get licks already. What else I go tell you? But that was my little story time. That was story time over. That was my a little snippet of my childhood in Trinidad. But Brockshot, thank you so much. Thank you to each and everybody that's participated so far this evening. As we moving forward with the wonderful You Give Hope on a Friday evening show. I am looking forward to hearing this gentleman. I'm not going to lie. I'm looking forward to hearing this gentleman. S. Rise, are you there, Mr. S. Rise? Like he going to get some job fish.
I'm here.
All right, right. Here we are, S. Rise. Good evening, sir.
DJ, thank you very much for them tune, yeah.
Yeah, man. Rocksha, you hear that, eh? Big tunes. So, Mr. S. Rise, we welcome you to the Uber family welcomes you on a Friday evening. You give hope. You are hailing from where? And let us know what you're going to do for we.
Guadeloupe, but based in the UK.
Nice.
And I'm a dancehall reggae artist. So I'm going to give you a little bit of the first song called Better Days. It's not really a reggae song or dancehall track, but the way I flow on it bring that flavor into it.
Nice.
So, and then the second song is a dancehall track. And big up all the artists before that perform, wherever you are, sending some love and energy. Thank you for the vibe, Alexander, tough. Wow. Thank you. I was taking notes there, man. Like, wow.
He's a boss.
Yeah, no, so when you say that he's a boss at the beginning, I wouldn't understand it. But when he started doing his thing,
no, you get it.
I understand why you use that word.
Nice.
Yeah, so I go by the name of S Rise for those who just logged in, and the first song called Better Days. Please let me know if you can hear the music loud enough If you can't, then I'll bring it up a little bit. Yeah? Where are we? 1 second. Can you guys hear me loud and clear vocally?
Yeah, they can hear you loud and clear vocally, definitely, yeah.
All right. So now this is the music. Is it loud enough?
Play it a little louder if you want.
Yeah? Uh-huh. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. Open your heart and see the light again. Hold on, better days. Who up that? Sorry, can you hear me loud? And the music.
Yeah, man, we can hear with the music, no problem.
All right, we're gonna go back again. This one called Better Days. All right. That's right. Better days. Yeah. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. Open your heart to see the light again. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. After the rain, the sun shall rise again. Si on l'emmène qui calabello, après on l'emmène pas baillon calo. Si on l'emmène qui calabello, passé on l'amour pas fait mes compos. Yo dis, pays la malade, mais en qu'il y a nous n'y remède. L'eau, l'amour c'est la solution. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. Open your heart to see the light again. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. Listen, rise and shine, get to you, sky is the limit. We keep rising, my mood to me, I sing it. Righteousness, me a chant, so me defend it. Grateful attitude, it's a must that you believe it. Positive mindset, trust me, always we keep it. Your self-esteem, make sure nobody ever kill it. And the cake cannot give me no slice in it. Trying to shut the door, then I never know, send me I go kick it. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. Open your heart to see the light again. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. After the rain, the sun shall rise again. Yes, beautiful people, let's rise. Listen. Tell the next generation, one blood, one good, one word. Our destiny, it's all about choices. Tell the next generation, one blood, one good, one word. The most are listening to our voices. South Sea, Mese, South Récolte, Tipre Palais, c'est du pas pour ma qualité. Belle fille qui vient mentalité, qu'avant la mauvaise dis-moi débrouille à pas péché. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. After the rain, the sun shall rise again. Hold on, better days are coming. Hold on, brighter days are coming. Hold on, sunny days are coming. After the rain, the sun shall rise again. Better days, brighter days, sunny days. 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 You don't know S-Rise, voice of Guada in the building. See?
Niceness, niceness, niceness. Better days
Yeah,
are
man.
coming. Yes, yes, you give hope,
Great.
right? You give
Yeah,
hope.
man. It's all about hope right now, you know?
Yes, yes.
Because the situation is what it is. This is the first time that we ever experienced that.
but we got to stay positive same way and hopeful, you know?
Mhm.
So yeah, that's the way I see it, you
That's
know?
the message that you're trying to relay within Better Days Are Coming.
Exactly, you know?
Fantastic, fantastic.
Yeah. So the next song is a dancehall track, all the dancehall lovers, but it's positive dancehall, no slackness, no daggering, no nothing like that. See? Yes, listen. Yeah, man. That's right. Oh, it's a quarter. Uh-huh. We are destined for greatness. Now we are destined for greatness. We are the best right now. Huh. We are destined for greatness now. Yeah. We are the best right now. We are destined for greatness now. Yeah. Tell them me a leave me not a follower. I send my grand like a will warrior. Me not itch, me not bow, me not stutter. Self-discipline, me know we must get better. Me say, tell them the truth, me not no fake man. Real and authentic, me never pretend. The truth hurt, but at least you know what to stand. Who can hear me? Tell them I feel listen. Me say, tell them the truth, me not no fake man. Real and authentic, me never pretend. The truth hurt, but at least you know what to stand. Who can hear? Tell them I feel listen. We are the best right now. Ah, we are destined for greatness now. Yeah. We are the best right now. We are destined for greatness now. Yeah. My life is all about living clean and true. Like the sunshine, me keep shining through. Sometimes me got to kick some doors to go through. Yo, give thanks for life, give thanks for life, living clean and true. Like the sunshine, me keep shining through. Sometimes we got to kick some doors to go through. Yo, give thanks for life. My nature is divine, I'm a spiritual being. I radiate love in a peace and well-being. My nature is divine, I'm a spiritual being. My thoughts are positive and generate great feeling. We are the best right now. Ah, we are destined for greatness now, yeah. We are the best right now. Ah, we are destined for greatness now, yeah. Listen, we are destined for greatness now. We are destined for greatness. We are destined for greatness now. We are. Yeah, man, you don't know. Let's rise, voice of Guada in the building. Yeah,
Boom,
man.
boom,
Thank you very much.
boom, boom, boom. Yes, that's right. Thank you very much. So you say you're hailing from London, but you're representing
Guadeloupe.
Guadeloupe.
Straight.
Where is Guadeloupe? For some people who may not know, where is Guadeloupe?
Guadeloupe is in Caribbean,
Mm-hmm.
the island next to Dominica.
Mm-hmm.
Now from St. Lucia and
So MC will know you from that part then. So MC will know you. MC, you know him? Because they're right next to each other, right?
it's
No.
I
not
don't
far
know
at
him,
all.
I know Guadeloupe.
All right. All right.
Yes.
You know? St. Martin not far either. So basically we're in the Caribbean, you know? A lot of the English Caribbeans don't know about us because we speak French, but we're there, you
Nice.
know? We're not independent. We governed by friends, but you know, we're there. We're presenting still same way.
Nice, nice, nice. So if it is you want to hear some more of your music and stuff, how can we follow you? And like I said before, you can send me your stuff. I play it on my radio show. I have no problem, letting people
Thank
know
you.
who you are. I'm always up for having and making sure I represent artists that don't really get their music out as much as they should, because talent is talent, and if it is you don't share it, nobody will recognize your talent. So let
True. Thank you very much for that. And I will send you some of my music. Now, if you want to follow me, I'm on social media on S-Rise Officials. That's also my website. If you go on Google and type s.rise, everything about me coming up straight away. So you can follow me. I'm on Spotify. I'm on iTunes. I'm on all the digital platform where you can listen to music. I'm there. So
Nice.
yeah.
Well, we say thank you so much. You, by the family says thank you and hope it is you're going to come back and bless us with some more of that S-Rise music, that S-Rise vibe, you know?
No problem. No problem. No problem. You know, towards maybe the when is the last one again?
Watch me. You'll have to speak to the CEO and manager and them because
Yeah, maybe just
um,
just
I
towards the end, so I can, you know, leave the room for other artists to come and bless you guys.
We on
Just to let,
we on for another at least another 5 weeks at least. It could
okay,
be
cool.
more. It could be more.
All right, and then basically for those who like what I'm doing, please follow me on social media. And I entered a competition called Reggae Factor. I passed the audition, so I'll be sharing with you guys the link because they're gonna do it virtually.
nice.
And you know, so yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much, S-Rise.
You're
Represent.
more than welcome. Thank you for having me. I really appreciate that. Brian, big up. Anytime, anywhere you're there.
Enough love and respect. Ladies and gentlemen,
Thank you.
Thank you.
S-Rise on a Friday evening, you give hope. As we're moving forward, we're looking for Will. Is Will there? Will? Oh gosh, look today. Hello, darling. Good evening to you. Good evening. Good evening.
Hi, I just reached.
I realize
Say hello to Bernie.
Oh, so wait, why is that here in Alexander?
I said, tell her to say hello to Bernie, her old friend from Japan.
Hey, Bernie, you there? Yeah, he's there. I saw him there. Yeah.
Nice. Well, good evening to you. Welcome back once again.
Hi.
Why are you saying hello like that? What, you vexed with me or why do you?
No, I said hi.
Oh, I say, well, I thought I upset you, you know? MC already vexed with me. If I was in New York right now, she was cutting my tail. I'm telling you.
Oh no! If I was in New York right now, I'll be eating by my daughter's house. Yeah.
That is not true. That is not true at all.
Well, good evening to you and welcome. For those who don't know, Will is a poet and she is fantastic. And last week, she surprised us by bringing us out of the sadness and into some happiness. So let's see what she has in store for us this evening.
Okay, I have 3 little ones for you, and I think I've done the same thing. So hopefully you might get some joy at the end, okay? This short one's called Take Note. You must note the way the clouds gather just before it rains, or how when Shadow Cat awakens, he stretches his body in little tiny stretches from his shoulders to his tiny toes. You must note when in the morning, while it's still dark, the birds refrain from song, their little conversations saved for the rising of the sun. You must note also the scent of rain on the hot pavement, that spicy odor that always reminds me of Mama's cooking somehow. You must note that I might roar like a lion and gnash my teeth, be as tempestuous as a Category 5 hurricane. But when I look at you, there is love in my eyes. Thank you. And the next little one is called Our Silent Companions. We walk everywhere with our shadows. They are our constant companions. Dogging our every footstep, they wait patiently, like pet dogs, as we stop to greet life's new heights, or give us comforting nudges when we descend into the depths, mutely offering their silent sympathy. Sometimes we carry them, like small children who grow heavy with age, so do our shadows. Mine is quite heavy now. The poor thing has soaked up so much of my life that she is becoming quite sodden. She cannot wait for the day to come when I can wring her out. And finally, This is called Always a Joy, and it's dedicated to my daughter. A joy appeared, a small bundle wrapped in the arms of the midwife, her face crumpled up into her first yell of protest. Where was this place? This was not what she knew. The light, the unfamiliar sounds, all were hostile. Her pink mouth opened and a shriek of regret left her, surprising in its strength. She screwed up her face and drew in her lungs, preparing for another wail. She stamped her infant feet in rage, her fists bunched, preparing for combat. I cooed at her. Miraculously, immediately, she beamed. A windy beam, yes, as she peered at me uncertainly. What a strange little being. A joy she was to behold, a joy she became. Always a joy to me. My girl. Thank you.
Fantastic. Fantastic as always, Will.
Yeah. She's in New York right now. That's our joy. And she's a great musician. She's got to join us sometime, Brian, because she's a really great musician.
I've been speaking to her, so she will be joining us. She's a bit busy these days, so yeah, but she will be joining us.
Yeah, great.
Thank you so much, Will. We always appreciate spoken word. We always appreciate poets. We had another poet with us this evening, Lancelot Chancel from Trinidad and Tobago, but born in Tobago. I just pushing his buttons a little bit. But we appreciate your spoken word. We appreciate the artistry that comes out of your home. Oh my goodness. Or let's be bouncing off the walls over there.
And even the cat too, you know.
Cat as well? Meow, 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 meow. No pushing, wang, 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 nothing like that, right? We don't do that, right?
Is shadow, which is why the poem about shadow relates as well.
Nice. So, well, if for the new people within the diaspora this evening, the Ubeli family, let them know where it is they can get some of your work, where they can read up on what you do and what you're about as well, and let them know who your man is as well. You know.
Okay, well, that fellow there, Alexander the Great, he's actually sitting in my kitchen.
I realize.
Yeah, because he's also my husband as well. Yeah, so we have to be in separate rooms, otherwise you get a lot of feedback. Okay, I attend a lot of poetry groups and a lot of poetry sessions. I've just come from another poetry reading, which was for the Mary Center in California, funnily enough. That's where they are. They're a center for palliative care, and I'm there every Tuesday from Pacific time. They are 11 till 12 midday, and for London GMT time, it's from 7 until 8. I don't know what the time is in between. And you can find me on Facebook, Will Joseph Lowenthal, in fact, on Facebook. And I think my daughter is creating an Instagram for me. I don't do Instagram, but she's going to look after it. So you can probably find me there fairly soon as well.
Thank you so much. As we continue with our beautiful Friday evening, hashtag UGiveHope, I want to share something with you all that I have been reading to myself, well, quite a long time. I've written it. I wrote it a very, very, very long time ago, probably in 2010. I wrote it, and it always seems to come up and always seems to hit me right on, my forehead whenever it is I just about need it. And I hope that within the evening's proceedings and you give hope that it also enlightens and empowers you. It's called Enlighten and Empower. Too many times we say things to empower ourselves, but do we actually follow through with it? Be honest, we don't. So how do we change that? What are we meant to do to make things better for ourselves? Enlightenment can come in different forms. One way is having positive people around you and allowing them to empower you to do better for yourself in whatever capacity it may be. Only then you would learn more about yourself and also about the people you entertain in your life. Think about it. Surround yourself with those who enlighten and empower you to be the best you can be. That is true personal satisfaction guaranteed. That's something that I wrote a very long time ago, and it will always resonate with me. And going through life, and especially in the time that we're living in, we always have to recognize that people change. And as people change, we have to recognize where our role is and how we can continue to be the best versions of ourselves, with regardless of what's going on around us and how the world is changing. On a Friday evening, the Ubele family has given me an outlet that I am so grateful and so thankful for, especially in the time that we're in right now. It is such a blessing. And I would like to say thank you to them, and that I appreciate the Ubele initiative and I appreciate the hard work that they do. Yanzi and Brian, 100%, thank you so much. And as the evening is almost about to close, we're going to finish off the evening with Momo. Where are you, my brethren? Is he around? Or are you going to get some juice?
I'm here. Can you hear me?
All right, yes, I can hear you. Can you turn down the microphone just a little bit?
Okay, I will put it away from myself. Can you hear me better now?
Yes, I can hear you a little better now. That's much better. Good evening to you, sir. How are you?
Yes, I am fine, thank you.
All right, it's a pleasure to have you on board.
Yes.
I will let you.
It's a pleasure to be here. It's a pleasure to be here once again.
Nice, nice.
And I want to say, before I start, I just want to say hello to some people that I've noticed that has turned up. Okay, let me just start by saying hi to Empress Lee. Wave to me, Empress. How you doing? Good, good. Let me say hello to Vicky's iPad. Now, Vicky's iPad is my producer, Lindell Lewis. Hello, Lindell. As I move along, I can see Roselle, Dr. Roselle Thompson. Now, she is a television presenter. She has a TV show right now on Sky Channel. Doing very well. It's called the Roselle and Friends Show. Hi, Roselle. I can see a very, very, very good friend of mine, Professor Dorian Wilson. The name is not there, but it says Hawaii P30 Pro. Hi, Dorian. Nice to see you. Yes. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. SuperTrini Vibes.
That's it. That's me.
I came from a group called The Chosen Few. We had various hits. You're a Big Girl Now, Queen Majesty, Ebony Eyes, Love Between a Boy and Girl, and more. I started my solo career in 2011. Of course, my producer. The first song that I did with my producer was a track called Driving Home for Christmas, because it was near Christmas time. And I said to him, look, Linda, I'm coming back. He said, because before I was at the studios with a friend called Count Prince Miller. So I said, as I was driving up the motorway, you know, I thought about it and I thought, okay, I'll come back. That was 2011. And Lindell, we're still together, my friend. And we're still doing some good music. So give Lindell a wave, please. Give Lindell a wave. He's one of the best producers here in the UK. Don't forget that name, Lindell Lewis. Okay, is that enough about me?
Well, is your time now or no?
Okay, all right. I'll tell you what. I'm going to turn off the sound because it's throwing back on myself. I'm going to turn you guys off, and I'm going to start. Okay?
Niceness.
Now, today I'm going to pretend I'm in the studio. So this is a studio session. Imagine I'm in the booth, and my producer, Linda Lewis, is in the control room, and he's telling me what to do. At times, he can be very stroppy. But, you know, he does some good work. So, I'm in the studio. And just before I went to the studio, something happened. I saw it on the news channel. Just the other day, I watched a movie. And I was again moved by this movie. It was a beautiful movie. It took us back to the 70s, 1970. And I wondered, where was I? I don't know about this. Of course, I'm talking about the Mongrove 9. It was a beautiful movie. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I was moved by that. I was also moved by the situation that took place in America. So therefore, I was born by the river in a little tent. And just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming. But I know a change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. He's lying there, face to the ground. He called for Mama, could have said, Mama, help me, please. Mama said, son, come on home. Knee on his neck, he calls out, I can't breathe. So I was born by the river in a little tent. And just like the river, I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming. But I know change is gonna come. Oh, yes, it will. Black Lives Matter.
Wow.
As we move on, you know, I had everything all lined up, but I had to change it. Anyway, let me take you back to the 70s. A good friend of mine recorded a song, and I love this song so much, I decided to do it on my album. And this is it. If you know the song, I just want to see everybody rock it, okay? Ah, yes. Produced by the man himself, Linda Lewis. Ever since you went away, every day is such a cloudy day, and I don't know if it's rain from the sky, tears from my eyes falling on my face and rolling down my cheeks. Rolling down, yeah. Hurry back and bring the sun. Let me be your one and only one. If just one kiss stops the rain from the sky, tears from my eyes falling on my face and rolling down my cheeks. All I know is I love you, and it will be forever. I'll be loving you still. You will always be everything to me. So hurry back and bring the sun. Let me be your one and only one. With just one kiss stops the rain from the skies. Tears from my eyes falling on my face and rolling on my cheeks, rolling down. Oh, you remember this song? I can't see nobody rocking. Come on, people. Listen. All I know is I love you, and it will be forever. Oh, I'll be loving you still. You will always be everything to me. So hurry back and bring the sun. Let me be your one and only one. With just one kiss stops the rain from the sky. Tears from my eyes falling on my face and rolling down my cheeks. It's rolling down. Oh, rolling down my cheeks. Yeah, rolling down. Oh yeah. Let's just write it out. Oh yeah. Come on. Come on. Oh yeah. Let's move it on. I'm not a pauper. I'm a loving spender. I'm now in a position to maintain you the way that I want to do. I'll take you out to fancy places like other fellas I know they do. I'm always able to romance you and make you tingle with the light. Financially, I'm a spender. And when it's time for loving, I'm alright. Alright. I'm alright. Show me what your friends are wearing. I really want to see. Now tell me what your friends are buying, girl. You know I can buy you much, much more. See, there's no patches on my clothes, girl. No holes in the bottom of my shoe, if you see it. Financially, I'm a spender. When it's time for loving, I'm alright. Alright. I'm alright. Alright. I got jumping up going on in the studio here. expensive things I can buy you and drive you in my Ferrari car. She's making me laugh. If you're hungry, girl, I can feed you. With my money, you will go far. Now tell me about the things that excites you, that make you tingle with delight. Show me where to hold and touch you. And when it's time for loving, I'm alright. Alright. I'm alright. Let me hold you, girl. I wanna touch you. I'm your loving spender. Oh, yes I am. Ah, yes I am. You know that, yes I am. Oh, yes I am. Alright, alright. Alright, alright. Oh yeah. I think it's time to have a chat. Did you like that?
That was fantastic. That was fantastic.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. You know, we're under lockdown just now. Here in the UK at least, I don't know about elsewhere, whether you're on the lockdown in Trinidad or anywhere else. But right now, in the UK we are. And as you can see, I'm stuck in the studio. I haven't been anywhere. But it's a good thing we have technology that can take us elsewhere around the world. And I thank you all once again, Brian Yazine.
Yancy.
Yancy, sorry, Yancy. Thank you very much. Marie Claire, I love your opera singing, I believe it was. Beautiful, enjoyed it. Mr. DJ, that was nice. I enjoyed it. The music was a little bit low, but I could feel the vibes. Professor Dorian Wilson, it's Christmas time. To everyone who's going to have a beautiful Christmas, I want you all to enjoy your Christmas. This is my new Christmas single, re-released, and it's just entered into the Stevie J. Charles show. So I'm hoping for another #1. And here it is. Driving home for Christmas. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces. I'm driving home for Christmas. Well, I'm moving down the line, and it's been so long, but I'll be there while I sing this song to pass the time away, driving in my car. I'm driving home for Christmas. It's gonna take some time, but I'll get there. Top to toe in tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. But soon there'll be a freeway, and I got my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you, though you can't hear me when I get through. I feel you near me, driving in my car. I'm driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. He's driving home. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Lassell James on the saxophone. Top to toe in tailbacks. Oh, I got red lights all around. But soon there'll be a freeway. I got my feet on holy ground. So I sing for you. Though you can't hear me when I get through, I feel you near me, driving in my car. I'm driving home for Christmas. Driving home for Christmas with 1,000 memories. I take a look at the driver next to me. He's just the same. He's driving home. I'm driving home. Oh, I can't wait to see those faces. Take me home, take me home. Yeah. Oh, it's Christmas time. Well, that is my Christmas song. That's up. That is my Christmas song. And I hope you all can support the Christmas song by getting it to #1 in the Stevie J chart show. Hang on.
So much, Mr. Momo Watt. Thank you.
Right, I see Empress Lee. And she has an event on the 18th of December with a good friend of mine, Carol Thompson, and of course myself and others. So Empress Lee, pick up yourself. Thank you. All right, that was it. My 3 songs.
Mr. Momo Watts, ladies and gentlemen, on a Friday evening, the Ubeli family says thank you so much.
You're welcome. Anytime.
That song there is my favorite Christmas tune. Like that.
Not by Chris Rea, by Momo Watt, right?
By Momo Watts, yeah. Lord. I endorsing you.
So are you playing it where you are in the Trinidad you are?
Well, no, I'm in England. I'm in London, right? I live
in London, okay. So you've played it before?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, good. So make sure you play it again this Christmas.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Make sure you send it to me, and I will make sure I'm playing it on the radio.
Well, what you got to do is send me an email address somehow.
Don't worry. It will.
Brian, 100%. And I will definitely send it to you.
No, we say thank you so much for bringing that wonderful blessings to us on a fantastic Friday evening. To all the artists that have performed this evening, we can't say thank you enough. We can't be It's been so uplifting. For me personally, it's been uplifting. And I'm so grateful, from S Rise to Alexander the Great, all the way straight up into New York City to MC, because I don't want you to get vexed with me. Shout out to the DJ Bruckshot as well. To Faster Than Make It Through, but one love to you as well. We definitely want to shout out to Mr. Lancelot out of TNT/Tobago, where he born. Definitely want to say, Will, thank you once again for the wonderful, wonderful spoken word. And as always, if you all know anyone else that wants to get involved on a Friday evening and wants to showcase their talent, showcase their artistry, they're more than welcome to contact us at ubele.org. That is the organization. You can find them, www.ubele.org. I definitely want to give a special mention to Dr. Yanzi Ralston. She is the brains behind #UGiveHope on a Friday evenings. Definitely want to give a shout out to Helen George and Patrick Vernon as well. Together, they have launched the BAME stream to offer support for Black and Asian people experiencing bereavement, grief, and loss due to COVID-19. So if it is you go on to the Ubele website, that's ubele.org, there is a BAME stream to offer support for Black and Asian people experiencing bereavement, grief, and loss due to COVID-19. As we know, it's a very difficult time, not only in the UK, but also around the world. And it's the only way to be right now is to give support, share support. So if it is you know someone within the community that needs support, Ubele family, the Ubele initiative is there to support as well. That is what we do. That is what we're about. And Helen George and Patrick Vernon, they are together once again launching a BAME stream to offer support for Black and Asian people experiencing bereavement, grief, and loss due to COVID-19. We're going to finish off the evening with some tunes. This is what I do on a Sunday morning. I've been doing my radio show now for going on 6 years, properly 6 years. And the format for my show is a little bit of reggae, a little bit of club classics, and definitely some sweet, sweet Caribbean, sweet soca music. So I'm going to give you all, we'll be here until 9:30 this evening. We've extended the time. As you know, people just relaxing at home, sipping on something strong, not so strong. I definitely want to shout out my Just Vibes family, my Bacchanal Radio family, and definitely want to say thank you once again to everyone that has shown up, that has shared it, all those on the Facebook Live as well that are joining us from across the world, from Japan all the way to the USA, up the road to Canada, all the way down in the Caribbean, around Europe, and right here where it is I reside in England as well. We say thank you so much. But you know what? It's Friday evening and we need a little bit of vibes, right? So you're chilling at home, relaxing yourself. Let me hear you sing it out, man. Sing it out if you want to, alright?
At the park, minding my own business as I kick up the trouble zone. On my radio tape, play a box right. Just loud enough so folks can hear us. Type C. Out of nowhere, comes a woman I'm dating. Investigation, maybe she was demonstrating, but nevertheless I was pleased. My day was going great and my soul was at ease until a group of brothers started bugging out, drinking the 40 ounce, going to disrespecting my black queen, holding the crimes and being obscene. At first I ignored it, cause see, I know the type. They got drunk, they got guns, and yes, they wanna fight.
If you're gonna join me on a Sunday morning, on a Super Sunday morning, go to bacchanalradio.co.uk, alright?
So they came to test speech cause of my hair.
And as always, we are here next week, Friday, same time, 7 p.m.
Was the target cause I'm a fashion misfit. And the outfit that I'm wearing, brother.
You give hope.
While I stay calm, if I leave me
Blue Belly Initiative.
Parts of my dates anatomy.
I'm your host, SuperTrini Vibes.
Cause if I stop to hit this man, they'll have to kill me. You see,
that's what I am, right?
am everyday people.
It's so good needing somebody, and somebody needs you back. We can build a world of love, a life of joy, make our goal each other's happiness. I will do for you anything that I can. Oh, every day I want to do a little more, just a little bit more. It's so good loving somebody, that somebody loves you back, and that's a fact. It's so good.
Music for young and old in your house, right?
Somebody wants you back.
Get into that weekend groove right here. You give hope, right? Blue Belly Initiative. The sounds of Bob Marley. If you're not singing out in your house right now, something wrong with you now. If you're not making an alarm, small scan can. Hey, it's Friday evening. You're in lockdown in the UK. You need a little bit of vibes, right? We have it right here.
And you may stumble too. So why you point to fingers? Someone else is judging you. Could you be like? Could you be loved? Could you be loved? Could you be like? Could you be loved?
Don't let them change ya. Or even rearrange ya. Oh no. We've got a life to live. They say,
sing it out.
Only.
See the auntie just smiling and rocking, right?
Shall survive. Stay alive.
Miss Roselle Thompson, good evening to you as well.
And be loved.
The person on the Huawei, good evening to you as well. Yeah, man. Especially, I see you.
Everyone is supported until the weapons drop. And no matter how you treat me, man will never be satisfied. Could you be loved? Could you be loved? Could you be loved?
Everybody must work.
Some people doing that right now on a Friday evening, yeah? Some people still doing it on a Friday evening. I don't understand. The weekend is here, yeah.
You gotta be loafing, and if you're not loafing,
I'm pretty sure Momo is still working right now, eh? I'm sure you're working right now.
and don't be a jerk. Everybody must work.
Vicky's iPad, good evening to you as well. Yeah, man.
Hanging out a street corner when you should be at school. That won't make you a rich man. That will make you a fool. Everybody must work. Work.
Hillary, good evening to you as well.
Work hard. Working is a thing that you should love. Working is a thing that everyone should love. Everybody must work. Everybody must work. Work hard. Got to have some ambition. Keep your spirit alive. Don't go making excuses. Just get out there and try. Everybody must work. Well, everybody must work.
Bacchanal Radio.
Are you ready?
SuperTrini Vibes Specialist.
Are you ready? Are you ready for it? Are you ready? Are you ready for it?
she from I don't know. She wears and go low. The place like a dojo. So what you say, what you say, what you say? With the girl where you come my way. How you do, what you do, what you do? I must get through. Girl, roll up now, you show me that wine. Turn around, girl, don't be shy. Hello, 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 hello. Yeah. So girl, I love how the way you blow my mind. Hold me tight and bring down wine. Hello, 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 hello.
Give it to me.
I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, darling. I want to give it to ya, sweetheart. I want to give it to ya. Hey, where you whine it, turn me on. Hey, like the mountain I overcome. Whine it so sweet, I can beg for some. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Pon the roll like a brand new car. Hey, pop the string like a Bogota. We connection, raise the temperature. Come give me some sweetness, darling. Hold it, cause she getting on, cause she
Let's finish off the evening with some beautiful soca music, alright? Sweet vibes.
No gas, no gas. Hold it, cause she getting on, cause she in a heat. She want to jump in the water. Oh gosh, oh gosh. Just hit the right spot. I want to give it to ya. 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 I want to give it to ya, baby. I want to give it to ya, darling. I want to give it to ya, sweetheart. I want to give it to ya. I want you balance, 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 balance. Then dip, dip, dip. I want you walk it up, walk it up, walk it up, walk it up, walk it up. Sick, sick, sick. I want you balance, balance.
So as we finish off the evening, everyone say thank you to each and every one. For jamming with us from since 7 o'clock. Tell a friend to tell a friend, right?
I want to give it to
We
ya.
are here on a Friday evening. Hashtag UGiveHope.
I want to give it to ya.
New Belly Initiative. Yeah, man.
I want to give it to ya.
We're giving all your vibes.
Want to give it to ya.
From my house to your house, across the globe, right? That's how we're doing it.
Hold it, cause she getting on,
I'm going to finish up the show with something brand new, alright? Out of Trinidad and Tobago. He's my family, he's my cousin. And this is Christmas time. It's parang season. So we have some soca parang that will just be fluxed into the vibes, you know? I want to give out a little bit of something that's plays in the airwaves and back on our radio, as well as across the world. Christmas vibes, sweet soca parang.
I want to give it to ya, sweetheart. I want to give it to ya.
SuperTrini, the vibe specialist.
So I want to say thank you to everybody that came and joined us this evening. My final tune this evening comes from my cousin. His name is Kivo. If it is you on Instagram, Kivo TV. He is an artist. Well, I can say an artist now. He's also a comedian out of Trinidad and Tobago. He is my cousin. He is fantastic at what he does in terms of hosting, as well as being a comedian, being a comic. It is running the family in some ways. But he came up with a brand new soca parang. I'm going to finish off the show with that one, all right?
Boy, it's months past, I ain't not hearing you, boy. 5 months now. My wife home here, we are not stuff to make no harm. I outside to run campfire like I ain't Cub Scouts.
Pressure.
I don't let people money, you know. No, you hear me?
Times are hard right now, eh?
Well, all you know that keyboard don't make too much fuss. But I don't joke with me money when it comes to Christmas. So my long time neighbor Harry call and hit me this night. He say, boy, right now it's pressure and it's 2 youths to mine. So I lend him 2,000. I say, pay me in a month. September, October, November, and nothing in my account. But I gone down by court to pay some money. I see Harry toting stove, fridge and flat screen TV, but we ball it. Pressure, pressure, they're telling me pressure, pressure for my money. Pressure, pressure, they're telling me pressure, pressure. Boy, it's months past, I don't hear you, boy. My wife won't be here, I'm not supposed to have. I outside to run campfire like I ain't Cub Scouts.
If you want to hear some more of this rhythm here,
no, you hear me?
Check me out on Sunday morning, alright?
All you know that keyboard don't make too much fuss. But I don't joke with me money when it comes to Christmas. So my long time neighbor Harry call and hit me this night. He say, boy, right now it's pressure and it's 2 youths to mine. So I lend him 2,000. 1,000, I say pay me in a month. Whole month, September, October, November, and nothing in my account. But I gone down by court to pay some money. I see Harry toting stove, fridge and flat screen TV, but he balling. Pressure, pressure, they telling me pressure, pressure for my money. Pressure, pressure, they telling me pressure, pressure. What tell him? What tell him? I tell him, oi, 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 oi. How you going to make that? Put everything back, right back. I tell him, I have bills to pay. I want the money today. I look like sorry, I want to get my money. I need it in a hurry. Sorry, I want to get my money.
The English language, eh?
Excuse. Hello, she went out.
Nice, eh?
So she parking in her rest.
It's Christmas time around the world, right?
Is that so? Does he have it? Well, right.
Kivo.
I'm sorry for my one time.
I'll try and bring him on the show very soon, all right?
Yes, back the hammer. What do you have? A bounce up Gizzy, I watching she from long time. Writing para, me up in a parang line. I say long time no see, I hear you doing well. She say not as good as me because she catching real hell. So she brace me for a loan, she behind on rent. I take one look at the shape and I say money well spent. We make a day to link by a spot in Arima. I catch you drinking by the bottle with Harry by the bottle.
Pressure, pressure.
They telling me
pressure,
pressure for my money. Pressure, pressure. They telling me pressure, pressure. I tell her, oi, 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 oi. How you going to make that? Put all the alcohol back. No. I say, I have bills to pay. I want the money today. I look like sorry, I want to get my money.
We say thank you once again for joining us on a Friday evening. Sorry, Initiative.
Get my money. I'm thinking see and Harry boy.
You give hope, right? We give hope. I give hope. See you all on Sunday morning, all right?
From
10 a.m. I'm back on our radio.co.uk.
And a dozen pastel. My mouth dry home.
To the whole family.
My child asked me
gone,
under the tree.
Be gone. Be there.
Well, I've been lying to my child, you know.
Neighbor, oh, yeah, yo. Bring out the Yanzi, ay. Bring out the Yanzi, oi, oi, oi. Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much. Have a blessed weekend. One love to each and every one. All right? Stay strong, stay blessed, stay safe more than anything else. And I will see you all back here next week, Friday. All right?
Thank you, everyone. Keep safe, keep well. See you next week. Thank you.
Thanks, Yanzi.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Bless up,
Bye.
everybody.
Have a great weekend.
Ciao.
Thanks for having me. Bye.
Bye, MC.
Bye.
I'll check you.
Bye.